this is Sai Kishore Jalwadi. Welcome to Telescope Guru. Today in this video, I am going to explain you one of my experienced interview question, which is nothing but coding question. I think all of you know about competitive coding. In the in this era of competitive coding, we will be giving some questions like not even linked with our day-to-day curriculum. They will be giving some basic task like aptitude questions, and we have to be coding the problem and solving the problem using the computer languages whichever you know, like C, C++, or Python. Like that, we have to solve in any of language, and the language will be our own, and depending upon the company it will be varying, and depending upon the role we have applied, the level of questioning will be different. Let me explain which I have got for the associate software engineer level at one of my interview. On the screen there was a coding question. I have got this question with uh, coding languages C, C++, Python, and Java. I can use anywhere, and I can use any question. I have to fulfill the requirement of test cases, and I have to compile and successful, and I have to show the output for this question. Let me explain the question easily. First of all, pause the video and once read out the question, everyone. I will be explaining the question easily. Every person getting the lucky number wins the lottery. A number is said to be lucky number if and only if the sum of half of the digits is equal to second half. Note: given number will be even length. Your task is to determine whether an entire number is lucky or not. In every question, they will be giving some. In competitive coding, they will be first of all giving some explanation about problem. Thereafter, they will be giving some sample input and some sample output, and they will be giving some explanation about the output. Here, here is the explanation. First line is the explanation about problem, and second is the explanation, and input is an integer, and the output will be either yes or no. If the number is lucky, we have to print yes, or else we have to print no. By reading the problem, we can get to know that we have to determine either the given number is lucky or not. How to identify whether the number is lucky or not? As per the given, one second, let me. Here they have given that said to be lucky number if and only if the sum of half of digits is equal to the second half, and the number will be even lengthed. Okay, they have given one input which is even lengthed. I think you may all know what is even length. Even length is nothing but a even number. It will be either 2, 4, 6, or 8. Okay, let me take one example. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here it's even length 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which is nothing but 6 digits number, and it's a even length. As per the question, we have to divide this input into two parts: half of the first number and half of the next number, and we have to find out the total of half of this number. 5 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6, sorry, it's nothing but 15, and 3 plus 2 plus 1 is nothing but 6. If these both are equal, we have to print as the number was lucky. Okay, let it was not equal, so it's not lucky. We have to print no. Let me take another number, 4480. We have to divide this into 4 and 80. 4 is nothing but 4 plus 4, which equals to 8, and 80 is nothing but 8 plus 0, which nothing. which is equals to 8, and here 8 is equal to 8. We have to print as it was a lucky number. Okay, let me code this using the Python. But before going into the coding, I will be explaining my coding, how I will be coding in my way of style. Here they have given we have to take one input. So by using uh, int of input function, I will be taking one input which is nothing but the even length number, and then we have to divide the number into two parts, and we have to do sum of each part separately. So I was taking as sum 1 and sum 2, which is nothing but two parts, and I was taking this as 0 defaultly. Sum 1 is equal to 0 and sum 2 is equal to 0. And by using for loop, we have to find out the sum of first part, and again we have to find out sum of second part using for loop, and we have to compare sum 1 and sum 2. If they both are equals to 0, we have to print s. By using if condition, we can compare, and if not equals, else it will be no. Okay, this is the basic skeleton I have prepared, and let me code with this using the PyCharm. And they have given three sample inputs, and we have to find out the output for that. Hope you will be understand this code, and let me code once again. And I think everyone will be knowing about PyCharm. Actually, they will be giving one coding playground while in the examination, but I was using Python for my reference, because now we won't be accessible the coding playground. It should be having access only whether appearing to the exams. They will be fixed some test cases back in the background. We have to solve the test cases. Okay, let me start the coding. First of all, I was taking as okay uh, a as my input. A is equal to int of input. I have to I was using this function to get the input from the user, and sum1 is equal to 0, as I told before. Sum2 is also equals to 0. Okay, hope you will be clear. Okay, now I have to use for loop. Okay, for I in range of. It's the basic syntax of for loop in Python. We have to use this for loop repeatedly working. I mean, go as the part of someone should complete, it will be repeatedly accessing. So I was using for loop, and here I have to pass the range is nothing but half of the string entered. So which is nothing but half of the a. Before going to apply length function, I mean we have to know the length of input given, and we have to apply that in this loop. But here it was in integers, so we can not accessible integers with length. So I was converting that integer into string, and now I was accessing the length of string, length of a. Here I have to use string length of here. and here I have to do up to half. The for loop will be ending with the symbol colon. Okay, now I have to implement someone is equal to someone plus I have to use this repeat this loop till I get I get completed the string. So to access the string we was using as previous string of int. Here I have to access the what to say indexing of each and every digit. So I was using I for index. Okay, it's finished for one loop, and I have to use another loop for sum 2 for of I in range of length of string of yeah, slash 2 comma length of string of a sum 2 is equal to sum 2 plus length of string of n h a into I. Now we have successfully completed the two loops. One second, getting some error from someone. Okay, leave that and let me go into the next step. Now we have to compare sum1 and sum2. If sum1 equal and equal to sum2, I have to print as, else I have to print no. Okay, it's up to the coding. Let me compile this code once. Invalid syntax. Oh shit, I have to close one more bracket here. Okay, done. I have missed the parentheses there, so I was got that error. And okay, now it was compiled. One second. The given inputs was 1230, 5490, and 123456. So 1230, I got S, and I was applying rip again. 5490, again I got S, and I was repeating it again. 1 2 3 4 5 6. Yeah, I have got no because it's not an lucky number. This up to the coding. You can take a screenshot of my output screen and coding screen to get, and which you can practice again later. This up to if you like my explanation, please do subscribe and share my video, and subscribe my channel to never miss an extra update. Thanking you all.